Hi, I'm Jennifer, and welcome to my channel. So today I just wanted to talk about something that I've seen a few videos on. It's salon hair experiences, the worst hair salon experience. So mine is it's not really a natural hair salon because it wasn't a natural hair salon, but I was transitioning to natural hair. So mine takes place in December 2008. I was graduating from college, and I wanted to get my hair done. Worked 4.5 long, hard years, and I just wanted to be pampered. I didn't want to have to worry about doing my hair myself. So my roommate and I were actually going to the same place. I had gone there before to get my hair trimmed, but I'd never gotten my hair done when I was relaxed there. But because it was one of the only places that I knew of, I was more comfortable going there. So my roommate got her hair done. I want to say the day before I did. And she had more of like a 3C texture, like the type where you can put some conditioner in it, no gel needed, and go. So I don't have that type of hair. I have like 4B hair, 4C in some parts. So yeah, I don't have that type of hair. But anyway, she went and when she got back from her appointment, she told me that the beautician was like, "Oh, girl, you made me work for this," and I'm like, hmm. 3C hair. And I mean, not to like, worry about hair type, but I'm like, her hair is super manageable. Like, didn't take very long to do it all. So I'm like, if she had problems with her hair, she's gonna have a real problem with my hair. So I'm like, you know what, let me call her. Make sure she understands what she's getting herself into. And I'm sorry if y'all hear that air conditioning coming on. I'm, sorry, but I'll speak so that you can hear me. But anywho, I called her and I was like, well, yeah, I just wanted to call to just make sure you understood that my hair, like I'm transitioning to natural and I have very coarse hair. And my roommate had been there before, and I wanted to let you know that my hair is way more coarse than hers. And, she was like, oh, no, that's fine. I deal with natural hair all the time. I'm like, okay, so, I'll go. I shouldn't have gone. It was terrible. But the whole experience wasn't terrible. It was the after the washing and the blow dryer kind of sucked too because yeah, she just didn't know what she was doing with my hair. But I was mostly natural. I got the rest of my ends clipped like a few months later. But anyway, so I didn't say anything while she was doing it. Like you can't see it. They turn your chair away from the mirror, so I couldn't see what she was doing. But when she turned me around, I was kind of on the verge of tears. Like, what? What is she doing to my hair? I mean, it looked terrible. It was like greasy. It looked dull. And then she kind of teased it up, which I have layers, and I don't know why so many beauticians like to tease my hair. I'm like, I'm still young. Like I'm not old. Stop teasing my hair up. Like it's terrible. But I look like I was in the 60s, except the doo-wop singers had the shiny hair. Like it still looks shiny and clean. Mine looked dirty and dusty, and I'm like, what did she just do to my hair? This looks terrible. So I paid the lady. I left. I could kind of hold my tears until I got in the car. I called my mom and my boyfriend at the time, and they were basically saying the same thing, which was to go back, either get your money back or have her do it again. So I went back and I let her know that I was unhappy, and she was kind of upset. I said it in a nice way, like a respectful way, but she was unhappy. One, because who likes to be told that their work sucks, but also because she had told me previously that she was getting her hair done after my appointment, which I don't think that that was something that she should have said to me in the first place. Like I feel like that's not really any of my concern. Not to be rude, but you're here to do my hair, so I'm sorry. But anyway, I told her and she's like very upset. She's like, what's wrong with it and this, that, and the other. And I was like, I'm just not happy with the way that it looks. I kind of prefer the way that my hair looks when I walked in, which I had straightened my hair myself. Um, so she's in the midst of doing it, and I was like, yeah, I understand that my hair is coarse, and she's like, it is that. You right about that. And I'm like, what? She's in her feelings. I was like, well, okay, yes, it is coarse, but at the same time, the way that I had done my hair, the way that it looks when I came in here, I did that. So it is possible for it to look good. And she was like, well, you should consider getting a kitty perm. And I'm just like, because she's like, I've done natural hair before, and your hair texture is just not, the right texture to be natural. And I'm like, I had seen some of the girls' hair that she had done before, and it's the girls' hair that you can run some conditioner through it and it's fine. But I'm like, she basically let me know she had been doing hair for 15, 20 years, something like that. And I'm like, okay, well, in my opinion, you can't do hair if you can't do the straightest hair to the more most coarse hair. Like, if you're calling yourself a beautician with all this experience, you're not impressing me unless you can do my hair as well. I'm not impressed. I can do some 3C hair. I can do some straight hair. I can do that all day long. But if you can come in here and tackle my hair, awesome, great job. Your experience speaks for itself. But to try and like talk about my hair and like she really insulted me. I'm like, not only do you have me in here looking like a doo-wop singer with dirty, dusty hair, you trying to tell me that my hair isn't good enough to be natural. Like, I was so like appalled or whatever. And I mean, it looked a bit better, but I wish I had saved that money. It was only $40 at the time, which is like super cheap. But I was that was like one of the worst experiences ever. And I already had a problem with my texture of hair anyway. I was going to accept it, and I won't say she made it worse. She more or less pissed me off because I mean, I feel like that was just not the right thing for a beautician to say, to come from me, because she she wasn't where she should have been as a stylist, in my opinion. So what I did afterwards could be described as petty these days. So a little bit after that, I don't know if it was months or whatever. I'm sure it was months because she remembered me. So I straightened my hair myself, and I went to her to go get a trim. I'm sure I could have found somebody else to get a trim from, but for one, I only knew her, and two, I'm like, let me show her how straight my hair can get when it's done correctly. So she's like, oh, you must have gotten that kitty perm. I was like, no, ma'am, I straightened it myself. And I haven't seen her since then. I've seen pictures of her on Facebook or something like that. But I low key want to go in there and be like, well, look, I'm still natural and it's growing and everything. So like, I just thought that was. I mean, it's funny now, but at the time I was like so mad. Like, I had never been so like insulted before. Like, but it is what it is. I don't go to beauticians for real anymore, just because I did try to go to some even natural hair salons, and I'm like, well, what are you doing? You're detangling my hair with this little small tooth comb, and on dry hair, I'm like, I came in here for a trim. I came in here to be pampered, and she ruining my hair. Oh my goodness. So I just prefer to do my hair myself. Like, I'll let people trim it, but I can't even handle it. I feel like I know too much about natural hair and like the correct way to do my hair to let somebody try and figure it out. Like, I do understand that beauticians have to take time to figure out the best way to do your hair, but I'm not really trying to deal with damage in the meantime. So anyway, I hope y'all liked my story. I think it's like I said, I think it's funny now, but back then I was just like, this heifer got some nerve. But leave comments on your salon experience, your worst natural hair salon experiences. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all later. Bye.